In today's video, I will be showing you guys the top 10 rarest titles in Blox Fruits. Titles are pretty unique and super cool. When you type in the chat, it shows a title next to your username, and most people have common titles like the Unlucky, which you get once you die to a normal enemy, or the Vanquished, which you get once you die to a random boss. Out of 202 titles in total, some of them are nearly impossible to get and insanely rare. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get right into the video. Number 10, Dracula. This is the number 77 title and oh, I don't even have this one. Dang. Well, to get your hands on this title, you need to stay in a server for more than 12 hours. I'm still shocked, how do I not even have this title? I've been playing Blox Fruits for like 3+ years, bro. What is this? Well, the reason is very simple. Usually most of us players play Blox Fruits for like 3 hours, 4 hours, up to 6 or 7 hours, but nobody really plays at once for 12 hours straight. And keep in mind, a lot of Blox Fruit players are mobile users or laptop players. So usually mobile users or laptops can't even run for 12 hours straight unless you charge and play at once. And for us PC players, yeah, we're just too lazy, man. I can't even lie. So yes, even though the Dracula title seems pretty easy to get, it is one of the rarest titles in the entire game. Number 9, Hakaishin. This is the number 150 title, I think. Yup, the Hakaishin title. And don't you worry, I have the Hakaishin title. To get this title, you need to unlock every purchasable aura color excluding the event aura colors. Note that the player does not need to craft them, they just need to have them unlocked, which you can already tell it's not really that easy. These are the aura colors right here, and I actually have quite a few of them unlocked. But just as the description says, you do not need event aura colors, meaning you need to unlock all of these up to the winter sky color. These 5 right here, you do not need them at all. Well, the way you get these colors is by talking to this guy right here, the barista cousin. And the most important part, the barista cousin spawns at a set location 25 minutes after a server starts, and despawns after 25 minutes of being spawned. But that's not even the difficult part. The difficult part is getting the fragments and also the berries. Look at this. If you want to unlock the orange soda color, you need to give him 1500 fragments and also 1 orange berry. Similarly, all the colors have different recipes, and especially these legendary colors. Each one of them requires 7500 fragments. Bro, that's freaking crazy. And plus, they are extremely rare. Like, you will have to talk to the barista cousin again and again. He will just give you common recipes and rare recipes, and after like a million tries, you will finally get one legendary recipe, and it could literally be the same one you already have. So yeah, as easy as this title looks, it's not particularly that easy. Number 8, Slayer of God. This is a title right next to the last one, number 151, which unfortunately I do not have. Bro, I'm not even that bad at the game, but why do I not have these titles? Also guys, make sure to let me know in the comments below how many of these titles do you have, because I don't really have that many titles, bro. What is this? Anyways, the way you get the Slayer of God title is by unlocking Dark Blades version 3, also known as the Slayer skin. Well, first of all, this is the only title in the game which requires you to spend Robux, because Dark Blade is a Game Pass sword which costs you 1200 Robux. And that's actually a pretty big amount of Robux. And additionally, to unlock the V3 mode of Dark Blade, you need to do a bunch of grinding. First of all, the player needs to have their angel, rabbit, shark, and human races at their V3 stage or above, which if you go into your profile and click this button right here, you can see all of your stats right here. And as you can see, I have all the races fully awakened in this game, so I'm good for the first part of this quest. Then you need 2 Fist of Darkness, which you can get by defeating sea beasts and farming chests in the second sea. Then it's very simple. Use 1 Fist of Darkness for the Darkbeard raid, and then 1 to open the door at Graveyard, this door right here. But it's not as easy as it sounds. Well, first of all, a player cannot have 2 Fist of Darknesses at once, which means you need to have a friend which can help you do this quest. And one last thing, getting these Fist of Darknesses is not really that easy. Like sometimes you can get a Fist of Darkness in just like 5 or 10 sea beasts, but sometimes you are just gonna be grinding for like 3 hours or 4 hours and you're not gonna get anything. So for that reason, I definitely had to put the Slayer of God title in this list. Number 7, the Devil's Luck. This is the number 173 title. And oh my god, I don't even have this one. What have I been doing all my life, bro? What is this? Well, this title is very straightforward. You need to obtain Hollow Essence and God's Chalice from praying, which means it is all based on luck. So basically you come to the Haunted Castle Island and go to this grave right here, and as you can see, you can pray. So let me just pray, and I think I got nothing. Nothing happened, maybe you should come back later. And I'm not gonna lie, that's basically it. You just have to pray again and again, and maybe you get lucky and get both Hollow Essence and also the God's Chalice at once. I have gotten pretty close at getting this title, like many times I've gotten the Hollow Essence from praying, but I've never gotten both the Hollow Essence and the God's Chalice at once. And I guess that's the main reason why it's called the Devil's Luck title. Number 6, Raging Demon. I definitely have this title and I think it's 138. Yup, the Raging Demon. This is definitely a pretty cool title, and the way you get it is not so pretty cool. Well, what you have to do is defeat 20 players, each kill taking bounty or honor, which means you can't really kill noobs or low level players just to get this title. And the most important part, without dying in the same server, which is very easy, especially in Blox Fruits, which is filled with freaking teamers. If you need to get the title, you just need to kill 20 players, which give you bounty or honor, and even if you die once, you will have to start over again. And to be honest, if it was like you could change the servers or you could just kill noob players, it would have been very easy, right? But with all of these limitations, like you have to be in the same server, you don't have to die, you have to collect bounty or honor, like it just makes it a little bit difficult. And for this reason, like a ton of people don't have this title. Number 5, Emperor of the Sea or Fleet Admiral. I'm talking about the title 25 and 28th. Here is the title 25, Emperor of the Sea. The way you get it is if you have more than 20 million bounty, which as you can tell, I do not have. I used to have 10 million bounty, but then I just gave up on bounty hunting and now I have 9.7. And similarly, title 28, the Fleet Admiral, you get this if you have more than 20 million honor, which all of you can already guess I do not freaking have. Some of you guys who like to PvP in this game and you know you have 10, 20, 30 million bounty, you guys might think it's not really that difficult, right? But just imagine for a normal player. And plus, a lot of people play on high ping. Like this is the best ping I can get, which is basically 200, but usually my ping is like 300, 350. Some people play on 500 ping, like it's nearly impossible to bounty hunt. And even if we don't think about that, it's still incredibly hard to get more than 20 million bounty in this game, and that is why this title is extremely rare. Number 4, Pirate King. This is the 156th title. I think I should make a video of me getting all these rare titles in 24 hours. That would be pretty cool, so if you guys want to watch that, let me know in the comments below. But besides that, here is the Pirate King title. And to get this, it's nearly impossible. Well, you need to be online in the game for a total of 72 hours while being the captain of a crew that is on the top 10 of the leaderboard. This is the crew system, and I don't really have like a proper crew, but basically as you can see right here, these are the top 10 crews. And if you want this title, you need to be the owner of one of these top 10 crews in the whole of Blox Fruits. And for that, you need to have a full crew of 30 million bounty players. And it's not like I would just go ahead and pick out all of the 30 million bounty players and put them on my crew. I also need to be a 30 million bounty player myself. which itself is actually a super difficult thing to do. So this is a near impossible title in Blox Fruits, and not many people have it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised at all. Like, this title would be a mess to get. Like, you need to have 30 million players, you need to have 30 million bounty, then you need to be online for like 3 days. Like, it's just a big mess, and yeah, I'm not really down for that. So yeah, shout out to the people who actually have this title. Number 3, Equal to Heavens. This is the 107th title, and of course I do not have it. Well, this title is very simple. Defeat a Blox Fruits admin. So to make it simple and short, you need to fight a Blox Fruits admin. Like, even me as a YouTuber, I don't even have any contacts to admins or anything like that. So first of all, you need to be insanely lucky. Like, you're just playing Blox Fruits and an admin joins your server, or you join an admin by mistake or something like that. Then you need to defeat them. And most of the time, these admins have like so much health, they have infinite abilities, they can heal themselves and so much more. So it's nearly impossible for you to get the Equal to Heavens title. It's quite embarrassing that I don't even have this title, because I've been playing Blox Fruits for like 3-4 years and still I don't have it. Like, that's crazy, bro. But yeah, to all the people who have this, bro, you guys are insanely lucky. And what can I even say? Like, it's a very rare title that you guys have. Number 2, limited titles. By the time I'm recording this video, there are only 3 titles which are limited. Number 46, 47 and 48. These 3 titles right here. First, we have the Innovator. For this title, you needed to vote at the Roblox Innovation Awards 2024, and if you did that, you would have gotten the Innovator title. Pretty freaking cool. Then we have these 2 titles, the Pigler Devourer of the Worlds and When Lord Toad. This description has been changed, but basically how you got these titles was by unlocking 2 aura colors. As you know, Blox Fruits has reached more than 50 billion visits now, and they recently did the celebrations event. Basically, it was similar to that, but for 10 billion visits. And in that event, you could get the original party hat accessory and 2 of those rare aura colors, which also unlocked these 2 titles. But now I guess they have changed how this works. But yeah, the people who have these titles are very lucky, because they are super duper rare. Number 1, YouTuber titles. As for the YouTuber titles, there are so many. The first one is number 50, YouTuber. This YouTuber title is given by the admins occasionally to content creators who have the YouTuber role in the Blox Fruits Discord server. And thankfully, I do have this title. But this is not for like all normal players, this is only for the YouTubers and the content creators, right? The main YouTuber titles are these ones. For very famous YouTubers, they have their own specific title, and once you defeat that specific content creator, you can get their title. For example, defeating Official Newbie, you will get the Officially a Noob title, and this goes on for many other YouTubers as well. And recently, a lot more YouTubers got the special titles. For example, Jin, he has the Monkey King title, then there is Winter Clouds with Above the Clouds title, and so many others. And the reason why I ranked all of these titles at number 1 is because there are so many. Like, there are so many different YouTubers, and if you want to get all of them or even one of them, you need to be very lucky, or you need to be friends with that YouTuber, and that's extremely rare. And unfortunately for me, I don't even have a single YouTuber title, even though I am a YouTuber myself. Like, what am I even doing, bro? But yeah, I think I should definitely make that video in which I get super duper rare titles, and maybe perhaps I contact a few YouTubers and get their special titles as well. You know, that would be insane, bro. But yeah, I think that wraps up the video. Make sure to comment below how many of these titles do you have, because I didn't even have many of these titles, so I want to know if you guys have them, or am I just bad at the freaking game? But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, make sure to join my Discord server as well. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.